Venus, our closest planetary neighbor, a planet that has intrigued scientists and astronomers for centuries. Its proximity to Earth makes it a prime candidate for exploration and study, yet it remains one of the most enigmatic bodies in our solar system, a world shrouded in mystery and veiled in a thick, toxic atmosphere. These clouds are not just any clouds, they are composed of sulfuric acid, making the environment incredibly hostile to any form of life as we know it. It's a planet of extreme beauty, with swirling clouds of sulfuric acid reflecting sunlight into a mesmerizing golden glow. This golden hue gives Venus an almost ethereal appearance, captivating the imagination of those who gaze upon it from afar. But beneath this alluring facade lies a harsh reality, a testament to the unforgiving power of nature. The surface of Venus is a hellscape, with conditions so extreme that they challenge our very understanding of planetary science. Venus is a pressure cooker. The immense pressure on its surface is a result of its thick atmosphere, which exerts a force 90 times greater than that of Earth's atmosphere. Its atmosphere, composed mainly of carbon dioxide, traps heat in a runaway greenhouse effect. This effect is so powerful that it has caused the planet's temperature to rise to levels that are almost unimaginable. Temperatures on the surface soar to a staggering 900 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. This extreme heat is a direct consequence of the greenhouse effect, which has turned Venus into a furnace. The atmospheric pressure is crushing, 90 times that of Earth, equivalent to being 3,000 feet beneath the ocean's surface. This immense pressure would make it impossible for any human to survive without advanced protective gear. The Venusian landscape is a desolate wasteland. The surface is barren and devoid of any signs of life, a stark contrast to the vibrant ecosystems found on Earth. Volcanic plains stretch as far as the eye can see, punctuated by towering shield volcanoes and vast rippled lava flows. These geological features are a testament to the planet's violent volcanic past. The thick atmosphere obscures the sky, casting an eerie orange glow over everything. This perpetual twilight creates an otherworldly environment that is both fascinating and foreboding. It's a world of intense heat, crushing pressure, and suffocating air. The combination of these factors makes Venus one of the most inhospitable places in our solar system. Yet despite these challenges, the dream of terraforming Venus persists. Scientists and visionaries alike ponder the possibilities of transforming this hostile environment into a habitable one. Could we, with our technology and ingenuity, transform this hellish inferno into a second home for humanity? The idea may seem far-fetched, but it is a testament to human ambition and our relentless pursuit of knowledge and exploration. The future of Venus remains uncertain, but the quest to unlock its secrets continues. Mars has long captured our imaginations as the next frontier, the red planet that could one day be our second home. Its barren landscapes and the promise of discovery have fueled countless missions and scientific endeavors. The idea of humans walking on Mars, setting up colonies and exploring its vast terrain, is a vision that has inspired generations. Mars is often seen as the most likely candidate for human colonization due to its relatively Earth-like conditions. The presence of water ice, the potential for growing food, and the possibility of creating a self-sustaining habitat make it an attractive option for future settlers. But Venus, despite its current inhospitable state, offers some intriguing advantages that are often overlooked. While its surface is hot enough to melt lead, and its atmosphere is thick with sulfuric acid, there are aspects of Venus that make it a compelling alternative to Mars. One of the most significant advantages of Venus is its proximity to Earth. Venus is closer to our planet than Mars, which means that travel times would be significantly shorter. This reduced travel time not only makes missions more feasible but also less costly and less risky for astronauts. This proximity also translates to easier communication and logistical support for future colonists. The shorter distance means that signals between Earth and Venus would experience less delay, allowing for more efficient coordination and problem solving. Another crucial factor is that Venus is remarkably similar in size and gravity to Earth. This similarity is vital for long-term human health and well-being, as our bodies are adapted to Earth's gravity. Living in an environment with similar gravitational conditions would reduce the health risks associated with prolonged exposure to low gravity, such as muscle atrophy and bone density loss. The thick Venusian atmosphere, while toxic, offers protection from solar radiation, a significant concern on the surface of Mars. The dense clouds of Venus act as a natural shield, blocking harmful solar rays and reducing the risk of radiation-related health issues for future inhabitants. This dense atmosphere could also be a valuable resource. With the right technology, it could be processed to extract raw materials for industrial processes. Advanced atmospheric processing plants could convert the toxic gases into breathable air, making the environment more hospitable for human life. Venus possesses a strong magnetic field, unlike Mars. This magnetic field is crucial because it acts as a protective barrier against the solar wind, which can strip away a planet's atmosphere and expose its surface to harmful radiation. The magnetic field of Venus deflects harmful solar wind, protecting future inhabitants from its damaging effects. This natural shield is essential for maintaining a stable atmosphere and ensuring the long-term habitability of the planet. This natural protection is crucial for the development of a thriving biosphere. With the right conditions, Venus could support lush greenery and diverse ecosystems, all under the protective dome of its magnetic field. While the challenges of terraforming Venus are immense, so are the potential rewards. Transforming the harsh Venusian landscape into a habitable environment would require advanced technology and a concerted effort from the global scientific community. Venus, with the right technology and a concerted effort, could become a second Earth, a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to reshape entire worlds. Imagine futuristic cities thriving under a sky that was once deemed uninhabitable, a new home for humanity in the cosmos. Transforming Venus into a habitable world seems like a task straight out of science fiction. The planet, often referred to as Earth's twin due to its similar size and composition, is currently an inhospitable inferno with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead and an atmosphere thick with carbon dioxide. Yet scientists and engineers have proposed ambitious, albeit theoretical methods to tame this fiery planet. These ideas, while still in the realm of speculation, offer a glimpse into the future of planetary engineering and the potential for human expansion beyond Earth. One such proposal involves giant solar shades, strategically positioned to block sunlight and cool the scorching surface. These solar shades would need to be massive, possibly spanning thousands of miles, and would require advanced materials and engineering to construct and maintain. Imagine a vast network of reflective mirrors, millions of miles wide, orbiting Venus. These mirrors would be designed to reflect a significant portion of the sunlight away from the planet, reducing the amount of heat that reaches the surface. These mirrors would act like a planetary sunshade, reflecting sunlight back into space and gradually reducing the greenhouse effect. Over time, this could lead to a significant drop in surface temperatures, making the planet more hospitable. The temperature would slowly drop, allowing the dense CO2 atmosphere to cool and condense, potentially forming oceans of liquid carbon dioxide. This cooling process would be a critical first step in transforming Venus into a more Earth-like environment. Another method involves seeding the upper atmosphere with reflective particles similar to volcanic ash. This technique, inspired by natural volcanic eruptions on Earth, could help to further reduce the planet's temperature. These particles would scatter sunlight back into space, further reducing the planet's temperature. The combined effect of solar shades and atmospheric seeding could accelerate the cooling process, making Venus more temperate in a shorter amount of time. This process, known as solar radiation management, could work in tandem with the solar shades to accelerate the cooling process. By managing the amount of solar radiation that reaches the planet, scientists hope to create a more stable and habitable environment. Artificial photosynthesis offers a way to convert the thick CO2 atmosphere into breathable oxygen. This technology, still in its infancy, could one day provide a means to produce oxygen on a planetary scale. Genetically engineered microorganisms, released into the Venusian atmosphere, could consume carbon dioxide and release oxygen as a byproduct. These microorganisms would need to be specially designed to survive the harsh conditions of Venus, but they could play a crucial role in transforming the atmosphere. Over time, this process could gradually transform the toxic atmosphere into one suitable for human life. The combination of cooling the planet and altering its atmosphere could pave the way for future human colonization of Venus, turning a once hostile world into a new frontier for exploration and settlement. While the dream of terraforming Venus is tantalizing, the challenges are immense and multifaceted. The planet's thick, swirling atmosphere poses a significant obstacle. Winds on Venus can reach speeds of hundreds of miles per hour, posing a constant threat to any infrastructure we might build. The dense sulfuric acid clouds are another major hurdle. These clouds, highly corrosive and toxic, would need to be neutralized or removed before any significant terraforming could take place. Developing the technology and methods to achieve this on a planetary scale is a daunting prospect. Perhaps the most significant challenge is the lack of water on Venus. Water is essential for life as we know it, and its absence on Venus is a major obstacle to creating a habitable environment. Finding a way to introduce vast quantities of water to the planet is a critical and complex undertaking. Terraforming Venus is not merely an engineering challenge, it's a test of our ingenuity, our technological prowess, and our commitment to shaping a future beyond Earth. Venus, our closest planetary neighbor, is often called Earth's twin. This is due to their similar size, mass, and proximity to the Sun. However, the similarities end there. Similar in size and composition, Venus harbors a dark secret beneath its swirling clouds. Unlike Earth, which supports a diverse range of life, Venus is a hostile world. Instead of a vibrant oasis like Earth, Venus is a scorching inferno, a stark reminder of nature's extremes. The planet's surface is a barren rocky landscape devoid of water and life. The surface temperature on Venus hovers around 900 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. This intense heat is a result of the runaway greenhouse effect. This extreme heat is trapped by a thick atmosphere composed primarily of carbon dioxide, a potent greenhouse gas. The greenhouse effect on Venus is much more severe than on Earth, leading to its extreme temperatures. The atmospheric pressure at the surface is 90 times that of Earth, equivalent to being 3,000 feet beneath the ocean's surface. This immense pressure would crush any human-made spacecraft attempting to land. Venus's atmosphere is not just dense but also incredibly toxic. It contains clouds of sulfuric acid, making the environment even more inhospitable. Thick clouds of sulfuric acid blanket the planet, reflecting sunlight back into space and giving Venus its high albedo. This high reflectivity makes Venus one of the brightest objects in our night sky. These clouds also rain down sulfuric acid, though the extreme heat evaporates it before it reaches the surface. The combination of high temperatures, crushing pressure, and toxic atmosphere makes Venus an incredibly hostile environment. Adding to its hostility, Venus is also home to numerous volcanoes. The planet's surface is dotted with volcanic features, indicating a history of intense geological activity. Another fascinating aspect of Venus is its slow rotation. A day on Venus, from one sunrise to the next, lasts longer than a year on Venus. This slow rotation contributes to the planet's extreme weather patterns. Despite its harsh conditions, Venus continues to intrigue scientists. Future missions aim to study its atmosphere and surface in greater detail, hoping to unlock the secrets of this twisted sister of Earth. The question arises, why even consider terraforming a planet as hostile as Venus? Venus, with its scorching temperatures, crushing atmospheric pressure, and clouds of sulfuric acid, seems like an unlikely candidate for human habitation. Yet, the idea persists and gains traction among scientists and visionaries alike. The answer lies in the growing concern for Earth's long-term habitability. Our planet, once a cradle of life, is now facing unprecedented challenges that threaten its ability to support us. Climate change, resource depletion, and overpopulation threaten our planet's delicate balance. The relentless deforestation, rampant pollution, and ever-growing urban sprawl are pushing Earth's ecosystems to their limits. As we look to the stars, Venus presents a tantalizing, albeit challenging opportunity. Its thick atmosphere and proximity to the Sun make it a difficult target, but also a potentially rewarding one. Its proximity to Earth makes it a more accessible target than Mars. The shorter travel time and the potential for more frequent missions make Venus an attractive option for future colonization efforts. Moreover, Venus possesses a gravitational pull similar to Earth's, which is crucial for human physiology, and could potentially sustain an Earth-like atmosphere. This similarity in gravity could help mitigate the health issues associated with long-term space habitation. While the challenges are immense, the potential rewards of a second home for humanity, a planet B, are even greater. Imagine a future where humanity thrives on multiple planets, reducing the strain on Earth's resources and ensuring our survival as a species. Terraforming Venus, if successful, would be a testament to human ingenuity and a beacon of hope for the future. It would demonstrate our ability to adapt and overcome, turning a hostile environment into a new cradle for human civilization. The dream of transforming Venus into a livable world is not just about survival, but about the boundless possibilities of human innovation and exploration. Terraforming Venus sounds like science fiction, but the basic principles are rooted in science. One proposed method involves giant orbital mirrors. These mirrors would reflect sunlight away from Venus, gradually cooling the planet's surface and reducing the greenhouse effect. Another approach involves injecting massive amounts of engineered bacteria into the atmosphere. These bacteria would consume carbon dioxide and release oxygen, slowly transforming Venus's atmosphere into something breathable for humans. Other technologies include atmospheric scrubbers to remove sulfuric acid and carbon dioxide, as well as impactors. Large asteroids or comets deliberately crashed into Venus to release water ice and alter its rotation. Terraforming Venus is a monumental task fraught with challenges. The planet's thick sulfuric acid clouds pose a significant obstacle. These clouds would need to be neutralized or removed, a process that could release massive amounts of heat and potentially worsen the greenhouse effect. The extreme atmospheric pressure is another hurdle. Any structures or equipment sent to the surface would need to withstand crushing pressure, requiring incredibly durable and heat-resistant materials. Moreover, the long-term stability of any terraforming efforts is uncertain. Venus lacks a global magnetic field, leaving it vulnerable to solar wind stripping away its atmosphere. Maintaining a habitable environment on Venus would require ongoing technological intervention. Section 5. Floating cities, a Venusian dream. Given the harsh conditions on Venus's surface, some scientists propose an alternative: floating cities. At a certain altitude in Venus's atmosphere, the temperature and pressure are surprisingly Earth-like. These floating habitats could be giant airships or platforms suspended by balloons. They would offer protection from the harsh surface environment while potentially utilizing resources from the Venusian atmosphere. While still in the realm of speculation, floating cities represent a fascinating concept for human habitation on Venus, offering a potential stepping stone towards full-scale terraforming. Section 6. Time and technology, the ultimate hurdles. Even with the most optimistic projections, terraforming Venus would be a multi-generational project, spanning centuries or even millennia. The sheer scale of the undertaking is mind-boggling, requiring vast resources and unprecedented international cooperation. Furthermore, many of the technologies required for terraforming Venus are still in their infancy, or exist only as theoretical concepts. Developing and implementing these technologies will require significant scientific breakthroughs and engineering feats. The challenges are daunting, but the pursuit of knowledge and the drive to explore are fundamental to human nature. The quest to terraform Venus, even if it remains a distant dream, can inspire innovation and push the boundaries of our understanding of the universe. Section 7. Venus, Mars, or Earth. Weighing the options. While Venus presents a unique set of challenges and opportunities, it's crucial to consider alternative solutions. Mars, for instance, is often seen as a more viable candidate for terraforming, with its lower gravity and potential for subsurface water ice. However, Mars's distance from Earth and its weaker gravity pose their own set of challenges. Ultimately, the choice between Venus, Mars, or even focusing on restoring Earth's habitability is a complex one with no easy answers. The decision will likely depend on future technological advancements, resource availability, and a thorough assessment of the risks and benefits associated with each option. Section 8. The feasibility of terraforming Venus. Given the immense challenges and the vast timescale involved, is terraforming Venus truly feasible? The honest answer is, we don't know yet. Our current understanding of planetary science and our technological capabilities are still limited. However, the very act of asking this question and exploring potential solutions is a testament to human ingenuity and our desire to push the boundaries of what's possible. What seems impossible today may become achievable with future advancements in science and technology. The feasibility of terraforming Venus will depend on continued research, technological innovation, and a global commitment to addressing the challenges facing humanity, both on Earth and beyond. Section 9. The future of Venus. A distant dream. The dream of transforming Venus from a hellish inferno into a second Earth may seem like a distant and perhaps impossible goal. The planet's surface is a scorching wasteland, with temperatures hot enough to melt lead, and an atmosphere thick with toxic gases. Yet, this very challenge is what makes the idea so captivating. However, the pursuit of such ambitious goals often leads to unexpected discoveries and technological advancements that benefit humanity in unforeseen ways. The quest to understand and possibly transform Venus pushes the boundaries of our scientific knowledge and engineering capabilities. It drives innovation in fields ranging from atmospheric science to robotics and artificial intelligence. While the terraforming of Venus might remain a distant dream for now, it serves as a powerful reminder of our place in the cosmos. It encourages us to look beyond our immediate surroundings and consider the broader universe. This perspective can inspire a sense of unity and shared purpose among people on Earth. It challenges us to think beyond our current limitations and to imagine a future where humanity becomes a multi-planetary species, capable of shaping entire worlds. The vision of living on Venus or other planets fuels our imagination and drives us to overcome the obstacles that stand in our way. It is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and creativity. The future of Venus, like the future of humanity itself, remains unwritten. The possibilities are as vast as the universe itself. Whether we ever set foot on Venus or not, the journey towards that goal will undoubtedly lead to remarkable achievements and discoveries. It is up to us, through our curiosity, ingenuity, and unwavering spirit of exploration, to determine what that future will hold. Our dreams of Venus are not just about the planet itself, but about pushing the boundaries of what is possible and continually striving to reach new heights in our quest for knowledge and exploration. Look up at the night sky. It's a vast expanse of mystery and wonder, a canvas painted with countless stars and celestial bodies. Each one tells a story, each one holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Can you see that bright star? It stands out among the others, shining with a steady, unwavering light. But what if I told you that this isn't a star at all? That's not a star, that's Venus. Our neighboring planet, often called the morning star or the evening star because of its bright appearance in our sky. Our celestial neighbor, shrouded in mystery and veiled by thick clouds. These clouds are not like those on Earth, they are dense and filled with toxic gases, hiding the planet's surface from our view. Venus is a planet of extremes. Its landscape is a harsh, unforgiving terrain marked by volcanic plains and towering mountains. Its surface temperature is hotter than a pizza oven, hot enough to melt lead. Imagine standing on a planet where the heat is so intense it could turn metal into liquid. The atmospheric pressure is crushing, like being thousands of feet beneath the ocean. It's a force that would flatten any human-made structure in an instant. And the air, a toxic cocktail of carbon dioxide, sulfuric acid rain, and not a breath of oxygen to be found. Breathing here would be impossible, the air itself a deadly poison. Venus is a stark reminder of the destructive power of nature. Its environment is a testament to what happens when a planet's climate spirals out of control. It's a planet gone wrong, a runaway greenhouse effect gone wild. The heat-trapping gases have created a feedback loop, making the planet hotter and hotter over time. But even in this hellscape, there is a glimmer of hope. Scientists are not deterred by the harsh conditions. Instead, they are inspired to learn and adapt. Scientists are beginning to imagine a future where Venus is transformed. They envision technologies that could one day cool the planet, clear the toxic atmosphere, and make it habitable. Imagine a future where Venus is no longer a warning, but a second chance. A place where humanity can start anew, learning from past mistakes and building a sustainable future. Venus, our sister of storms, could one day become a beacon of hope and resilience. Why Venus? Why consider this seemingly inhospitable planet as a potential second home for humanity? Why choose this hellhole, this inferno, as a potential second home for humanity? The surface temperature is hot enough to melt lead, and the atmosphere is thick with clouds of sulfuric acid. The answer lies in its potential. Venus is often called Earth's twin. Despite its current state, it shares many characteristics with our home planet. It's almost the same size as Earth, with similar gravity. This means that, unlike the low gravity of Mars, our bodies would feel right at home on Venus. This similarity in gravity is crucial. It means that our muscles and bones wouldn't deteriorate as they might in the lower gravity of Mars. We could walk, run, and live more naturally. And Venus is closer to Earth than Mars, making travel and communication easier. The shorter distance means less time in space, reducing the risks and costs associated with long-duration space travel. But the biggest reason might be the most surprising. Venus's hellish conditions are a warning, yes, but also a roadmap. Venus's hellish conditions are a warning, yes, but also a roadmap. By studying how Venus fell victim to a runaway greenhouse effect, we can learn how to prevent the same fate for our own planet. The thick clouds and extreme heat are a result of this effect, which has turned Venus into a cautionary tale for Earth. By studying how Venus fell victim to a runaway greenhouse effect, we can learn how to prevent the same fate for our own planet. Scientists are already using data from Venus to understand climate change on Earth better. Terraforming Venus is a monumental challenge. The idea of transforming an entire planet to make it habitable is daunting but not impossible. It would require advanced technology and a deep understanding of planetary science. But it's a challenge worth undertaking. The potential rewards are immense. Successfully terraforming Venus would not only provide a second home for humanity, but also demonstrate our ability to adapt and thrive in the harshest conditions. It's a chance to right a planetary wrong, to turn a hostile world into a habitable one. Imagine a future where Venus, once a symbol of planetary destruction, becomes a beacon of hope and resilience. This vision could inspire generations to come, showing that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with determination and ingenuity. Imagine a time billions of years ago. The young Earth, still finding its way, was not so different from Venus. Both planets were hot, volcanic worlds with atmospheres rich in carbon dioxide. Scientists believe that Venus may have once had oceans, just like Earth. It may have even been habitable, a paradise lost to the ravages of time and a runaway greenhouse effect. Understanding Venus's past is crucial to terraforming its future. By unlocking the secrets of its past climate, we can learn how to reverse the damage and restore Venus to its former glory. It's like solving a cosmic puzzle, piecing together the history of a planet to create a better future. The key to terraforming Venus lies in understanding its runaway greenhouse effect. Picture this. Sunlight pierces Venus's atmosphere, warming the surface. Heat radiates back out, but the thick carbon dioxide atmosphere traps it like a blanket. This trapped heat causes temperatures to soar, creating a vicious cycle. The solution? Break the cycle. We need to cool the planet and thin out that thick heat-trapping atmosphere. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's anything but. It's a task that requires ingenious engineering and a touch of cosmic audacity. Imagine a giant parasol, a cosmic umbrella millions of miles wide, positioned between Venus and the Sun. This is the idea behind solar shades, a bold proposal to cool down Venus. These shades wouldn't block out the Sun completely. Instead, they would act like a dimmer switch, reducing the amount of sunlight reaching Venus. Reducing solar radiation would have a dramatic effect. Temperatures would begin to drop, and the runaway greenhouse effect would start to reverse. It's a long shot, a massive undertaking, but it's the kind of ambitious thinking needed to tame a planet like Venus. Cooling Venus is only half the battle. We also need to address that thick, carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere. That's where atmospheric stripping and artificial trees come in. Atmospheric stripping is exactly what it sounds like, removing gases from the atmosphere. This could be achieved through giant orbital stations that act like space vacuums, sucking up carbon dioxide. Artificial trees, on the other hand, would work on the surface. These massive structures would mimic the process of photosynthesis, absorbing carbon dioxide from the air and converting it into oxygen. Imagine fields of these giant trees, slowly breathing life back into Venus. Cooling the planet and removing carbon dioxide are crucial first steps. But to make Venus truly habitable, we'll need to fine-tune its climate. Enter climate control technologies. One idea is to release reflective aerosols into the atmosphere. These tiny particles would reflect sunlight back into space, further cooling the planet. Another idea is artificial weather. Imagine creating controlled rainfall to wash away toxic chemicals from the atmosphere. Imagine engineering wind patterns to circulate cooler air and regulate temperatures. These technologies are still in their infancy, but they offer a glimpse into the possibilities of planetary engineering. While we terraform the surface, there's another option for human habitation: floating cities. High above the scorching surface, in the cooler layers of Venus's atmosphere, we could build cloud cities. Picture massive airships, held aloft by buoyant balloons, housing entire communities. These cities would be self-sustaining, with their own ecosystems and energy sources. Floating cities offer a faster, potentially more achievable way to establish a human presence on Venus. They are a testament to human ingenuity, a way to live among the clouds while we work on transforming the world below. Terraforming Venus is not a short-term project. It is a vision that stretches far beyond our lifetimes, a grand endeavor that will require the dedication and perseverance of countless generations. It's a multi-generational endeavor, a journey that could take centuries, even millennia. The transformation of Venus from a hostile environment to a habitable world is a process that demands patience, innovation, and unwavering commitment, but the potential payoff is immense. The rewards of such an undertaking are beyond our current imagination. A second home for humanity, a new world where life can flourish, offers hope and inspiration for future generations. Imagine a future where humanity has two homes, where Earth and Venus stand side by side as beacons of life in the cosmos. This vision of dual planetary habitation represents a monumental leap for humankind, a testament to our ingenuity and resilience. The challenges are daunting, the technology still in its early stages. We are only beginning to scratch the surface of what is possible. The road ahead is filled with obstacles, but each challenge is an opportunity for growth and discovery. But the human spirit is one of exploration, of pushing boundaries and reaching for the stars. Our history is filled with tales of overcoming the impossible, of venturing into the unknown and emerging victorious. Terraforming Venus is not just about creating a new home for humanity, it is a bold statement of our desire to expand our horizons, to seek out new frontiers and to challenge the limits of what we know. It's about pushing the limits of our knowledge, our technology, and our understanding of the universe. Each step we take in this journey brings us closer to unlocking the secrets of the cosmos and understanding our place within it. It's about securing the future of our species and ensuring that we never stop exploring, never stop dreaming, never stop reaching for the stars. The quest to terraform Venus is a testament to our enduring spirit, our relentless pursuit of progress, and our unwavering belief in a brighter future for all. Our ancestors looked up at the night sky. They saw stars, they saw planets, they marveled at the vastness of the universe, wondering what secrets it held. The night sky was a canvas of dreams, a source of endless fascination and curiosity. They dreamed of other worlds, worlds where life might exist, where humanity could one day venture. These dreams fueled their imaginations and inspired countless stories and myths. Today, we stand on the cusp of making those dreams a reality. Advances in science and technology have brought us closer than ever to exploring and even colonizing other planets. The once distant stars are now within our reach. Our neighboring planet, Venus, shines brightly in the evening sky. It is a planet of extremes, with temperatures hot enough to melt lead and an atmosphere thick with toxic gases. Yet it holds a certain allure, a promise of what could be. It's a beacon of hope, a challenge to our ingenuity. The idea of transforming Venus into a habitable world is both daunting and exhilarating. It pushes us to think beyond our current limitations and to envision a future where humanity can thrive on multiple planets. Can we transform this hostile world into a second home for humanity? The concept of terraforming Venus involves altering its atmosphere, temperature, and surface conditions to make it suitable for human life. This would require unprecedented levels of innovation and collaboration. Venus beckons us with its mysteries. Its surface is shrouded in clouds, hiding a landscape that is both alien and intriguing. Scientists are eager to uncover its secrets, to understand its geology, climate, and potential for supporting life. It challenges us to push the boundaries of science and technology. Developing the tools and techniques needed to terraform Venus would not only advance our understanding of planetary science but also drive innovation in fields such as materials science, energy production, and environmental engineering. The transformation of Venus may seem like science fiction. Indeed, many of the ideas proposed for terraforming Venus have been inspired by science fiction literature and films. These stories have sparked our imaginations and encouraged us to think big, but the future of humanity depends on our ability to dream big and to turn those dreams into reality. As we look to the stars, we must remember that every great achievement begins with a dream. The journey to transform Venus will be long and challenging, but it is a journey worth undertaking. For in the pursuit of this dream, we will not only expand our horizons, but also discover new possibilities for the future of humanity. Mars often captures our attention as a potential second home, but Venus, though shrouded in a dense atmosphere, may hold even greater promise. Venus is closer to Earth than Mars. This means shorter space travel times. This makes missions more practical and less expensive. Venus also possesses a gravity similar to Earth's. This is crucial for human health and well-being. Our bodies evolved under Earth's gravity. A similar gravitational pull on Venus would minimize the negative effects of prolonged space travel. While Mars presents numerous challenges, Venus offers a unique set of advantages. It's time to reconsider our planetary neighbor. Venus presents a formidable challenge. This planet, often referred to as Earth's twin due to its similar size and proximity, is anything but a hospitable sibling. Its surface is a hellish landscape, dominated by volcanic plains and towering mountain ranges, all shrouded in a thick, toxic atmosphere. Its atmosphere is a thick blanket of carbon dioxide, making up about 96.5% of the air. This dense atmosphere traps heat with incredible efficiency, creating conditions that are extremely hostile to life as we know it. This creates a runaway greenhouse effect, where the heat is trapped and continuously builds up. The planet's surface becomes an inferno, with temperatures that are unimaginable on Earth. Temperatures on the surface soar to over 900 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. This extreme heat is one of the biggest obstacles to any potential terraforming efforts. Hot enough to melt lead, this heat would instantly destroy any conventional machinery or habitats we might try to place on the surface. Sulfuric acid clouds blanket the planet, adding another layer of difficulty. These clouds are not only toxic but also highly corrosive, posing a significant threat to any equipment or structures. These clouds reflect sunlight, giving Venus its high albedo. This reflective quality means that while the surface is scorching, the planet also shines brightly in the sky, a deceptive beauty hiding its deadly nature. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is crushing, literally. It is 90 times that of Earth, equivalent to the pressure found deep beneath our oceans. 90 times that of Earth. This pressure would crush any unprotected human or equipment, making it one of the most significant barriers to exploration and colonization. Standing on the surface of Venus would feel like being 3,000 feet beneath the ocean's surface. This immense pressure is a constant reminder of the planet's inhospitable nature. These extreme conditions make Venus a hostile environment for life as we know it. The combination of intense heat, crushing pressure, and toxic atmosphere creates a world that is incredibly challenging to even consider for human habitation. But these challenges, while daunting, are not insurmountable. Advances in technology and our growing understanding of planetary science offer hope. With innovative solutions such as advanced robotics, heat-resistant materials, and potentially even atmospheric engineering, we might one day find a way to tame this fiery planet. The dream of terraforming Venus, turning it into a new home for humanity, remains a distant but tantalizing possibility. Scientists and engineers have proposed ambitious solutions to transform Venus. One idea is to introduce massive amounts of algae into the atmosphere. These algae would absorb carbon dioxide. They would release oxygen through photosynthesis. Over time, this could reduce the greenhouse effect. It could cool the planet. Another approach involves deploying giant mirrors in space. These mirrors would reflect sunlight away from Venus. This would help to lower the surface temperature. Other proposals include bombarding the atmosphere with asteroids. This would release water vapor. It could also potentially seed the planet with life-giving elements. Section 5. Venus Reborn, a second home for humanity. Imagine a terraformed Venus, a planet once shrouded in thick, toxic clouds and extreme temperatures now transformed into a haven for life. The vision of a new world where humanity can thrive and expand its horizons is no longer a distant dream but a tangible possibility. Cool, blue oceans sparkle under a clear sky. These vast bodies of water teeming with marine life are a stark contrast to the barren, acidic landscape that once defined Venus. The transformation of the atmosphere has allowed for the creation of a stable, breathable environment where the sky is clear and the air is fresh. Continents, once hidden by thick clouds, now teem with life. Lush green forests, sprawling grasslands, and diverse ecosystems flourish, providing habitats for countless species. The once hostile surface of Venus is now a vibrant, living planet, echoing with the sounds of nature and the hum of life. Cities gleam on the horizon. These futuristic metropolises, with their advanced technologies and sustainable infrastructures, stand as beacons of human achievement. They are designed to coexist harmoniously with the natural environment, ensuring that progress does not come at the expense of the planet's health, a testament to human ingenuity. The innovative architectures and cutting-edge technologies employed in these cities showcase our ability to adapt and thrive in new environments. From towering skyscrapers to efficient transportation systems, every aspect of these cities reflects our commitment to building a better future. This is the promise of Venus, a world where humanity can start anew, free from the constraints and challenges of Earth. It represents hope, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of exploration that drives us to seek out new frontiers. A second chance for humanity, the opportunity to create a new society, one that learns from the mistakes of the past and strives for a more sustainable and equitable future. Venus offers a blank slate, a chance to build a world that reflects our highest ideals and aspirations. The successful transformation of Venus would have profound implications for humanity. It would demonstrate our ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges and reshape entire worlds. This achievement would not only secure our future but also inspire generations to come. It would provide us with a second home, a place where we can continue to grow, innovate, and thrive. This new habitat would serve as a backup for humanity, ensuring that our species can endure and prosper, no matter what challenges we face on Earth. This would ensure the survival of our species in the event of a catastrophe on Earth. Whether it's a natural disaster, a global conflict, or an unforeseen crisis, having a second home on Venus would provide a safety net, safeguarding the future of humanity. It would also open up vast new resources. The untapped potential of Venus, from its mineral wealth to its renewable energy sources, could revolutionize our approach to resource management and sustainability. Resources that could sustain human civilization for centuries to come. By harnessing the abundant resources of Venus, we can ensure a steady supply of essential materials, energy, and food, supporting the long-term growth and prosperity of our species. This new frontier holds the key to a brighter, more sustainable future for all of humanity. Section 6. A new era. The implications of a two-planet species. Becoming a two-planet species would mark a new chapter in human history. It would challenge our understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. It would force us to confront the ethical implications of terraforming another world. It would also inspire us to strive for even greater achievements. The challenges of colonizing Venus would foster unprecedented levels of international cooperation. It would unite humanity in a common goal. This shared endeavor could usher in an era of peace and prosperity. The possibilities are limitless. Section 7. Ethical considerations, our responsibility in shaping worlds. As we contemplate the transformation of Venus, we must also consider the ethical implications. Do we have the right to alter another planet to suit our needs? What if Venus already harbors some form of life? These are questions that we must grapple with before embarking on such an ambitious project. The decision to terraform Venus should not be taken lightly. It demands careful consideration of the potential consequences. We must proceed with caution, wisdom, and a deep respect for the universe we inhabit. Section 8. A universe of possibilities expanding human reach. The quest to terraform Venus is about more than just survival. It's about pushing the boundaries of human potential. It's about exploring the vast possibilities that lie beyond our home planet. It's about ensuring that humanity has a future among the stars. The universe is filled with wonders. It's up to us to reach out and explore them. By transforming Venus, we can take a giant leap towards becoming a truly spacefaring civilization. Section 9. Our destiny among the stars. The future of humanity lies in the stars. We are meant to explore. We are meant to discover. We are meant to push the boundaries of what's possible. Terraforming Venus is a bold step in that direction. Let us dare to dream of a future where humanity lives among the stars. Let us work together to make that dream a reality.